Devan Thompkins commits to the Alabama Crimson Tide, and it is a big pickup by the Tide, man. I'm really, really excited because we getting some guys in here. Coach Carl, how you feel about this signing right here, man?
I mean, it's a pretty big signing for Alabama, man, for what they're looking for as a one gapper, man. Play the three tech or four eye. He can play a little bit on the inside eye and the one, but it's a big get, man, with the guys that they're losing. Tim Keenan going to Porter. We just lost Keon and Keely, some more edge guys, so we get a quick with a quick twitch. Got good hands, good body replacement. He real solid in the lower body. And he's a West Coast guy, kind of like the guy that they fit their scheme. So it's beneficial for them to bring in guys like this and not let those guys hit the Porter and go somewhere to come back and hunt them. So I think it's a good grab for them because it fit their scheme and what they want to do on defense. And he's a high energy guy, man. So it's just hoping that we hope that we can get him come in and just take on the defense, man. He got a few years on his belt at USC, so hopefully he can come in and get it acclimated in the system, man, and be that anchor that we need on defense because we're hurting right now in the trenches. And hopefully he can put on about 10, 15 pounds and still keep that speed and that tenacity and get a little bit more violent inside of the run game.
These are facts. John, how you feel about this pickup, man?
This pickup was extremely necessary from the standpoint of we're losing Tim Keenan, obviously, to the draft. His eligibility's out. You know what I mean? We're losing a multitude of other players, obviously. And look, with that being said, we need to bring in some guys with experience, right? That can complement guys who are on the rise, like the London Simmons of the world, who I feel like will be the next guy to step into that Tim Keenan role, right? So he'll continue to gain weight and strength and stuff like that. When you look at Tompkins, though, he's more of just like Coach Carl taught me. He's more of the three tech, four eye guy. He's got a really quick first step. He's gonna be the guy that pushes the pocket back to get through the pass rush standpoint. Sorry. Do I expect him to come out and dominate the run? You know what I mean? He's not gonna be a two gap guy, he's a one gap guy, of course. But when you look at the standpoint of need, defensive line is definitely that need. Freddie Roach coaching these guys up, continuing to do what he's got to do from that standpoint. But I feel like this is not going to be the only guy we're going to be going after and signing as far as at the end of the day. Hopefully, by the time January 16th does come around, this is not the only guy we sign. So from the defensive line standpoint, I think it's definitely a vital need. He's not going to be a depth guy, most likely. He doesn't have a whole lot of time left of eligibility. He's going to want to come in. He's going to get the NIL deal, and he's going to want to play right away. So, and I fully expect to see that with a little bit of weight gain, just like Coach Carl said.
Yeah, man. I feel like we need him on that line, man. Just great. So of course, we need those type of guys down there that's really going to push the line, man, because it felt like we weren't really pushing the line for real this past season, and getting a guy like this who was disruptive on that USC line. That was very, very big on I forgot coach name just that quick.
To my Riley?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Out there for in USC, man. So just to see him come in here and make a big impact on this Alabama team is something that we really, really need. Hopefully he fits their scheme very, very well, because we need some impact players. And hopefully he can come in and have a huge impact, especially with the eligibility that he has left on him. Because like you said, man, by the 16th, hopefully we have some guys up in here that can be right by his side. But I believe he's a big pickup, man. He's a real, real big dude. I think like 6'5", 2 something, like almost pushing 250. Yeah. So, man, like you said, man, put on a little bit more weight, because down here, you already know it all starts down there in the trenches. We're going to need somebody to move somebody around.
Yeah, and to your point, Brensky, you're talking about scheme. Oh my gosh, Lynn, their defense coordinator who left. Whatever, Lynn, right? So I don't know, I'm tongue twisted right now, but either way, the defense coordinator there, Lynn, runs a very similar scheme. So, and he's going to use him a lot like Roach, right? And Kane Womack's going to do at Alabama. So a lot of similarities, which is why I feel comfortable with him coming in and fitting into this scheme right away.
The only issue is, man, that he's a little on the size.
He is.
But if he can put on some weight, he'll be a monster. It's
Yeah.
kind of like Kevin Collins, right? Kevin Collins, right? Came out of Florida on the size. We was hoping for big things. He started putting on a little weight. He slowed down. The more weight he put on, the slower he got.
Yeah.
So hopefully it don't go the same direction. He gained a little weight and then his speed, he lose his speed. But Kevin did get a little bucky and be able to push the power a little bit more. Coming out of Florida, he was just a speed guy. So this guy coming out of USC, he's a speed guy. If he can learn how to use his hands a little bit, be able to contain the edge, spill a little bit, he probably gonna be a major hit. But I don't see inside this defense. I haven't seen many kids spill it anyway. So they're more one gap, get upfield type of guy. So hopefully they can get him in, excuse me, get him in and change everything around, man. Get the guy flowing downhill. Because we need a whole lot more downhill type of guys. Like we need those power downhill type of guy that can create mismatches inside of the trenches. And if we get this guy, and this guy one of those types, it's a home run hit. And if it's not, it can be he'll be a good rotational piece that we need still.
I agree with you 100%. I will say this: the film I've really watched on him, one thing that stood out to me more than anything, outside the 3-tech, him getting to the quarterback. I feel like he does a good job on the edge because he uses. I watched a whole video on Dan Lanning talking about him, how he used to teach the surf technique, right? So on that defensive line of how to contain the edge and keep the edge kind of secure. When you go and watch film on him, he does a really, really good job of using that surf technique on the end there and securing the edge. So that's something we've had issues with this year. Obviously, is early on, Jan Pierre definitely struggled with that. He got better as the year went on. But this is a guy from, in my opinion, Tompkins can kind of come in and solidify that, and that shouldn't be an issue right away.
No, man, not at all. That's why, man, we just really need somebody to just fill up the gap, man, for real. And I believe he can be that guy, man. But he, like you said, man, definitely need to put on some weight. I thought it was close to 250, but 220 at D-line. Definitely needs to put on a little bit more weight down here. Like you said, probably like maybe 10 to 15 sounds good. Maybe maybe 20. It all depends on wherever is affecting your speed, wherever your.
I think 20 pounds is going to slow him down tremendously. That's why I was saying around 15. 15, he'll still have that explosiveness. All it is that little bit more weight coming out the lower body, so you can explode through blocks. But you don't lose speed at 15. 20, you're gonna lose a step, maybe 2, because that's a lot of weight. Now you're not putting on muscle at 20, you're adding fat.
Fat.
And fat is heavy. So
that makes a difference. Hey man, this is why you the coach, man. I'm here to educate myself. So yeah, man, just picking up him was a major deal for us, man. I'm just so happy that we have him on the squad, man. Definitely got to add more pieces around him. So we'll see, man. Final thoughts on this, guys?
It was a need pickup, right? So we know what we need. We needed offensive lineman. We needed defensive lineman, right? So we needed depth pieces in a couple spots. We needed experience on both the trenches, right? Both sides of it. The running back, especially the running back room being solidified a little bit more now. Yeah, no, I think it was a need pickup, and it was a good job from Deboer and staff to go out. And look, I get it. He's a West Coast guy, and a lot of people are going to say, well, there was other pieces and blah, blah, blah. Just because somebody's in the portal, by the way, doesn't make them the right fit and doesn't make them good. I keep preaching that. So we got to trust Courtney Morgan and this staff to go out and evaluate these players and assume and do their job. And hopefully this is the best fit.
Yeah, same thing I would say, man. They just hope that the guy that they're bringing in, man, they're bringing Thompson in. Thompson is the guy. Is the best fit for the defensive staff that they're running, right? Let's hope he comes in ready to go. I don't want to bring a guy in from transfer portal, me, honestly, and then there'll just be a rotational piece.
Same.
I want you to come in from transfer portal, being one of the main contributors in defense. When knowing that we're losing guys that we was hoping, we was looking forward to being those type of players, right? We're losing those guys. I don't want just a third down pass rusher type of guy. I want to at least give me a second and third down guy or first and second down guy. I don't want just a third down pass rusher because you get in the third down and then you send in your pass rush packages. Everybody know what's coming. what happens on most of the time we start sending Yonze Pierre and Quay was all in the game earlier.
We know what's
together.
coming.
They ran the ball dead down our damn throats, right? So we need some. I'm hoping that he comes in and be a all down type of kid. Get a little tired, right? Don't waste the kid eligibility to just come in here and make him a rotational piece. That's all I'm saying. Hopefully get everything in. I'm hoping that they identify him as the guy that they want to be a major contributor. Bring him in, utilize him.
Yep, no doubt.
And then just correction, man. I don't know which one is the right weight on him. They keep saying, I'm looking at one thing saying
he's heavier. He's around, from what I've gathered, he's around 255 now.
255, like a linebacker.
Yeah,
he's linebacker side.
Yeah.
Okay, because one of the place saying 290. So
yeah, from what I've gathered, 255, but who knows?
Okay, yeah, man. So, man, we'll see, man, how everything turns out. Hopefully we can get the official weight. But shout out to him and Courtney Morgan and Kalen Deboer for this great pickup, man. Hopefully we get more guys up in here, and can't wait to see y'all in the comment section. Can y'all rate how y'all feel about this pickup? Who else y'all believe we should get in the portal, and how everything else gonna turn out? We'll catch y'all on the next video. Peace.